As far as everybody's concerned, what they're doing on radio and that, it's just us. They're not saying about the other unions in backing us. We've got the same problems we got.
Come on, I've got a bunch of hairy-ass men here. Come on there, boys. You want to make me get all the fucking hold on. Get that over me for here.
Saying it's everybody or nobody. So don't, and then I get called again this morning and you're telling me as a committee of four, no, again, it's everybody or nobody. What part of it you guys don't understand? Listen, Dave, I'm just here to, I don't know, spokesman or friggin' sacrificial lamb. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but you know, these guys, they want to talk, sit down and talk. Now, you're figuring it's going to be screeching and bong. Maybe not. It could be the quietest meeting you ever sat in on. Right? You know, well, there's a chance you got to take. You want to face us and get this solved. You come and see us. Come out and come back and support us. So he come and ask me what I thought, right? I told him, I said, when those guys walked in this morning, they should have thought of what was going to happen down the road because they're going to face us all over this country. You're going to run into somebody here. So I told him, I said, no problem. You bring them out, there'll be no praise. No one is going to harass them. We're only too glad to have them here with us. And we'll make sure that site stays shut down. So if they come here and you recognize them, shake their hand, say thank you for coming back. Everybody's allowed a mistake. They know their mistake. All right? Guys come in the morning, left and evening. They could put up
switched from one, like from the front shift to the back shift. Ended up in that she's dead. Him, you know, went to the transport truck and hydroplane on the highway. He is dead. There was no moment of silence for the man. There was no respect for him that way. Shame. You know, they got to start looking at things a little bit different. We have educated people here that can contribute to these things.
You know, workers are getting lied to, and you know, it's got to stop, really. Just be straight up from the beginning and we'll decide if we're going to come here or not. Don't lie. I mean, we all left work elsewhere to come here to be home, and I want to be home, but I don't want to be kicked around and lied to around a project, right? And we're all doing good work in there, so there's no reason for them to treat us like dirt.
The deal is everyone know.
That's right.
Okay, that's the message. If you want me to call him now, that's the deal.
You know that
I know that, but I was only sent back to deal with him to see if he could get forward. Like I just said now, he's dealing with me, I'm dealing with
union, buddy.
Yes,
why did you come
here.
back? Why
Hang
are you
on.
doing that? You knew that yesterday.
Hang on.
What's been going on?
Listen.
You're putting off on someone else.
I'm not. Hang on, guys.
Yeah, okay, they're making more money up there because the cost of living is different. Yes and no. I mean, they certainly don't pay the taxes that we pay in this province. The traveling back and forth does take a wear and tear also on your vehicle. So it's not even just about the gas mileage. You know, highways here are pretty
Glenn Saunders was on the radio there. He set them straight.
No, and now you got the media from my phone.
As far as everybody's concerned, what they're doing on radio and that, it's just us. They're not saying about the other unions in backing us.
We don't want to.
We've got the same problems we got.
Come on, I've got a bunch of hairy-ass men here as quiet as you can get. Come on now, boys. You want to make the call?
I'll make the call, boys. Hold on.
Get that out of my face. This don't concern you. Get over there.
I'm just doing my job here.
Okay, and I'm doing mine, so get that out of my face.
I left a good job to come here, and just because I wanted to be home, I was away for a while, and I looked at the agreement, and I said, yeah, I can work with that. That's a good agreement. And once you get here, and then they start changing things.
Okay, 11:30. So anyway, you pass the message on to them, to him, and you decide. Where a decision's made, the members got the decision made here, as everyone or no one.
And everybody knows that anybody who's frustrated, say a million times, a lot of smaller things that ended up in one big thing. So when you break the issues down, they might seem small and insignificant to some people, but when you're in this environment, that changes. So everybody just needs to get together, come up with what the problems are, and solve them. This isn't about finger pointing the blame game. That does nothing for anybody, and including us as workers.